I've actually been pretty anxious in playing this dungeon too. It actually went through a dungeon. More specifically, we actually had to do more than one session in order to get here, which it really wasn't a bad thing, I guess. I had some things to do. And like I said before, I never minded the bug hunting, the Twilight bug hunting sections, but the Linear section one probably was definitely my least favorite. But yeah, I mentioned I do like the oh, actually, you know what? Let me set this right here. Oh, no. Okay. I do like the atmosphere here because it's more rural, it's more like a cave. It's not really that boring, honestly. Okay. So with the Chew Jelly enemies here, we get to actually keep them in a bottle. I think I already showed this off last time because of we explored Hyrule a little more often than we did. Lakebed Temple does offer a lot of water bombs. I guess me buying those water bombs wasn't really necessary, I suppose. In fact, there's going to be more water bomb treasure chests in the next room. Did I hear an electric attack? How strange. Something about the Chew Jellies in Twilight Princess is that purple ones, when you keep them in a bottle, they can either heal you or hurt you. When they combine, and they could combine, they become really huge, and they also always turn into purple chews. So make sure, if you want to get a red one, make sure they don't combine with a purple one, because it's going to combine into purple. Even if they don't combine with a purple one, they combine with like a blue one, they'll still turn into purple. That's not the chew you want. So let's get rid of these stalactites. I should probably use gyroscope for this, actually. I know gyroscope is one of the better motion control features for the Wii U and maybe the 3DS. It just shows off better aiming, honestly. Even though I do like Lakebed Temple, it's a dungeon I did struggle with as a kid. Now there's a treasure chest over there, but that also contains water bombs, which I do not need right now. Here's another cool way of looking at this dungeon. This room in particular is a waterway. In fact, what I like is that you can see water streaming around every side of this room, and you can swim in there. I always thought that was pretty cool. I thought it was like just the scenery, or I thought there was no way of actually getting there. There is. We can't do it as of right now, but yeah. Is 30 frames per second making my computer run faster for some reason? Yeah, that might be it. Maybe my stream would be a little more smoother, but that means my computer would run more faster. I don't know. Here's one of the gimmicks of Lakebed Temple. There's that staircase right there in the middle. You flick a switch and it rotates to where you are. And it could get confusing. Luckily, I know where to go. In this case, you just need to go left first and right next. For the Wii version, yeah, it's kind of odd. Figured that would be the right way if you're playing the GameCube version. Now, how do we get here? We have to firstly find our way around. There are already some treasure chests around. There are also some Tektites. As a matter of fact... No, I can't get that. Okay, never mind. I know there's a treasure chest here, but I don't think I'm able to get it as of right now. Can't hit that. Another example of dungeon music in Twilight Princess, other 3D Zelda games in general, how they have more atmospheric tones and nothing like no melodies or anything. I've always liked that in Zelda games. There are some exceptions. Stone Tower Temple did have a melody, but songs like this that has like a creepy ambient song to it, I do also like in Zelda games. Okay. This is what we want to do. I want to make sure I don't miss out on any treasure chests, because I know the dungeon maps around here. Oh no, actually Uku's right here. As a matter of fact, I think Uku will be a very helpful tool for me here in this dungeon because, well, it's not linear like Goron Mines, but after you get the boss key in this dungeon, you go a long way of going back to the boss room. However, if you just soft reset or use Uku, you don't have to worry about that, and I might just do that for this dungeon. Probably use Uku just in case something goes wrong. Anyway, let's head off. Alright, another gimmick of Lakebed Temple. There are channels, there are also these gears. You have to have this water flowing in order to get everything working in this dungeon. So it's kind of a mixture of Great Bay Temple and the Water Temple, honestly. It's not really a bad thing, though. Because I like how they mix the two together. Alright. Something about this room that I also really liked is there is a heart piece here, and it's hidden in a very clever area. Like, you never expect the heart piece to be in this location. Not in this location, but you never expect the heart piece to be behind such a decent obstacle. It's also like, you never think to come back in this room either. Because once you're done with this room, you don't have to come back here. Not totally true, we have to come back here the second time, but at this point, we still wouldn't be able to get the heart piece. But we'll come back for it later. But all we needed here was that key, and we also saw on the opposite side that we are able to open one of those doors. We also have new enemies, Helmosaurs. They look like squirrels with helmets on their head. Of course, they're weak on the backside, and with the backslash, or the backslice, that makes them a lot easier. Let me see if the... Yeah, here's the treasure chest, alright. This should be the dungeon map. Actually, now that I think about it, there are two instances where I want to revisit this dungeon, or revisit some rooms in this dungeon. So it's going to be a little longer to complete this dungeon than the first two, even if I know where I'm going. The directions of where I want to go is a different story. I'm also so glad that this version uses the C stick. Nintendo really needed to think twice about like making a console and not incorporating a second stick for it, because it's baffling. Actually, they should have made Twilight Princess on Wii at least compatible with the classic controller. I don't know if it came out at that time, but I don't know. Alright, easy kill. I think this is water bombs. No, it's just bombs. Okay, I can deal with that too. That stalactite is kind of useless, actually. I don't know why that's there. Ugh. Crap. Excuse me. Like, I was going to hit the mute the mic option, but it was too late. Yeah, I don't know why that stalactite's there, because it doesn't lead to anything. Okay, get that shortcut open. I don't... No. Okay, I don't think there's anything over here. There are some things you can get, I guess rupees maybe. But you can just easily go through here. I also want to show off this enemy, how they work. Because when they die, they actually leave their shell open, and you can use that as a projectile against other enemies. That was bad. Alright, let me leave. I wish I could remember where I left the other where you can find the other two bottles, actually. Can't believe I forgot. So, I don't know how to explain this enemy. It's like a cricket bug inside a bubble. Oh, more arrows. That's good. Oh, shoot. That's why okay. I remember now. There's a key I'm missing, and it's over here. Alright. Unfortunately, we can't easily climb back up there, so we have to go around. That's why I accidentally bypassed that. So I just finished watching WWE's Roadblock. Meh. Like, it was advertised as like the pay-per-view or the event that can change WrestleMania. But the problem is nothing changed. So I was kind of let down by that. Even then, the last match wasn't that great until like, I don't know. I don't even know. It was overall let down. I did skip a few matches. I didn't bother, but that Charlotte-Natalia match apparently went longer than I thought. Maybe it was pretty good. I know they had a classic match back at one of their NXT shows. Anyways, this room, while we're getting a key, not a key, while we're gonna activate a switch around here, I do want to come back here later because there is a treasure chest here as well that we can't get either. It's just gonna be kind of annoying having to climb back here, I guess. Also, quick shout out, even though probably no one's watching this or anything, but quick shout out to Ted from Brain Scratch for actually liking this game, even though he's not a big Zelda fan at all. Like, I think his only Zelda games he's played were like actual Zelda games. The first Zelda game, which he hates, and Ocarina of Time. And he now plays this, and he likes it, and I'm happy. Alright, now all my bomb bags are full. You can see the treasure chest right there, but I don't think we can climb up there. Nah. Boo, boo, boo. I also just realized I can jump off of here. That is terrifying, and I don't want to try doing that. Besides, I want to show off the fun water slide. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, this is fun. I like this. All right, we're not done yet. You can see water's flowing down here, but that's about it. But now we can reach here. And this is where the water temple gimmick kind of comes in. Now we're leading the current to flow towards the main room of the dungeon, allowing us to reach to the, not only reach to the boss door, which is in the main room, but also get access to the right side of the dungeon. There's that water wheel's getting pushed. There's nothing behind there, I don't think. Maybe rupees, but once that's pushed, that is getting tilted. Oh no, now the gears are moving. Again, it's a nice mixture of Water Temple and Great Bay Temple. Use of machinery and ancient stuff. Alright. Think I'll have to walk around because we can't really do anything on the right side anyways. But you can see that the water did at least... oh god, that hurt. You can see that the water did at least raise some of the water level in this room. Just not enough to reach the boss door. We're still not able to get water flowing through here as of right now in order to get that heart piece, but yeah. At least we know that for now. We know how the mechanic works, and it's just a matter of actually being smart about it. There's a pot on that pillar over there. Why would there be a pot like that? It's gonna have something valuable inside. Alright, we want to head into, not that door, but this one right here. I think. Actually, no, I think there's a key in here. Yeah, okay. Completely forgot about this. Very nice. And we have more shoes. So we have lantern oil shoes for some reason. Even though we didn't need any lantern so far. Alright. Over here? What is over here? I don't even know. All I know is that I don't care. Because we have another area over here, which also I like because we haven't used our iron boots in this dungeon yet. Or at least haven't needed to. You see there's currents around here. You can very easily get pushed off to the side like this. It's pretty fun. But you also get treasure chests hidden behind here. Also located behind the other parts too. I don't think there's a really easy way of taking down those jellyfish enemies. Get more water bombs, alright. There is a clam on the ground. And there's somehow... Oh god. Wait. I actually don't remember exploring this part of this dungeon. Is there anything back here? Oh, wow. Surface. Oh, 10 rupees. Okay. Is there anything... Die! Okay, for no. Wait. I'm really curious. Forget it. I always thought it looked cool how Link wears like a mask over his armor. The door closes. What we want to do? Oh god. Look up. And see this. I think this is called a Deku Toad, and it's gross. And there is actually a faster way of killing him. This is not the way of doing it. You wanna, in order to like kill him faster, you wanna have to skip his cutscene. Also, I'm getting wrecked right now. Okay, because everyone does half a heart. Okay, now here's the easy way of actually killing him. Have him eat a bomb arrow. So now the Deku Toads won't show up, or the tadpoles won't show up, and he won't try to do the body slam on you. And that's about it. Yep, stab the tip of his tongue. And he spit that out. Fantastic. But we got a pretty amazing item. We got the claw shot. Similar to the hook shot. In fact, it's probably better than the hook shot because it already starts out as a long shot from Ocarina. In this game, the claw shot, different from the hook shot, it lets you hang from vines. And it also, when you're hanging from the ceiling, you also scale yourself up and down. Get better landing and view of where you want to go. There are some little goodies and stuff around that mini boss area that I can get. But, okay, so far the stream looks smooth from my end. Alright, screw you. Actually, no, I guess I could show this off. You can actually take the Helmasaur's armor off very quickly because of the claw shot. And of course, with the claw shot at hand, or the item of the dungeon, we are now halfway done with this dungeon. And it's kind of the example I'm going to show off here. Actually, no, this is not a good example because I'm already hanging on the vine. Probably should have targeted that claw shot target. Alright, so what's next? Well, first off, we actually have an easier way of getting around the main room with all these vines. The same thing with the large room with the river. I say our first thing that we should do. Actually, we have two things we can do. First, get rid of these Tektites. I want to go for that treasure chest on the left side of the room that we saw earlier but couldn't do anything about. So let's head back over here. Alright, so I think the enemies are still back. Luckily they're just Tektites. I mean, they're not the most difficult enemies or anything. With the water flowing, you will have to put on your iron boots though. And because of this, yeah, it's going to be a while. Luckily iron boots, rolling with the iron boots could still make you go slightly faster. Little tip though, the iron boots do not make you roll faster underwater. On the bright side, we do get to slide down here again, so that's cool. Yeah, I don't think there's a place for me to claw shot up there either. Alright. And alright, we're good. Get the claw shot out here. A Meaver stamp. Worth it. Which means I think the other treasure chest in this similar room will have the compass. Which would be worth it anyways, because at that point we have the claw shot. God, the dungeon's like an underwater tunnel. I just love it. Alright, I think I could get away with going through this door again. Not have to worry about the chews. Alright. With our claw shot at hand, we can target this. Be able to change the staircase rotation from this angle. Put on our iron boots, and before doing anything else, we actually have some claw shot targets up here. That was bad. What the heck? I was way off. Alright. Yeah, how did I miss? I don't know. On top of this chandelier is a heart piece. Well worth it, considering I can heal myself with this. Link dives headfirst into the water, very shallow. And now with the water current going through here, we could push this water wheel to get across to the right side. And here we have my least favorite room in this dungeon, because the bottomless pit here. And the wheels aren't moving, which means you kind of have to work your way around. I guess I could just target right here. Alright. Like an Ocarina of Time, the claw shots do target you. Unfortunately, there's not really an easy way for us to go on the other side. So our next bet is to go above this room. Oh crap. Okay. Okay. There's a treasure chest over here. I'm actually curious what that... Nah, it's not worth it. It's a small treasure chest. I can't expect anything good amazing from it. So why don't we just continue on. Okay, we got a new canal over here. We can actually kill these guys quickly with the... and kill them quickly with the claw shot. Okay, there's no rock over here. Let's climb on this guy. Alright. And here we have a very similar room on this side with two of these guys now. This important. Yeah, these guys always drop bombs, actually, or arrows. Alright, this side is a lot more dangerous because there's actually geysers. There's also these evil fish. Actually, wait, there's a real fish down there. What the heck? Well, no, there's some bone piranhas that can actually hurt you. So we want to be careful here. There's also helmosaurs. And yeah, that's about it. Throwing these guys' shells against them is amusing because it does damage to them. Alright, let's wait for a bit. No! Alright. That should be all of them. Oh, no, there's one more right here. Okay. Now that's all of them. And I think this is more bombs. Yeah. Let's go ahead and climb up here. And now we basically flood this whole dungeon now. Alright, and there's the compass. Whoosh. Oh, you know what? There was that water wheel on the other side that actually had a ferry, I think. Unfortunately, I passed that up. Alright, so this side is pretty dangerous. Climb, Link. Alright. Okay, these guys are going to do half a heart for being such tiny, pretty tough to dodge enemies now, so we gotta watch out. And that's not the last of them we're going to see. So, this is where I want to go? Yeah, okay. We have this area right here. I thought it was a pretty scary area at first. Well, first off, these guys used to creep me out as a kid, but now they are probably the easier enemy underwater. We actually have a treasure chest over here. Rupees or Meaver stamp? Rupees still, okay. No. Also, with the claw shot, we're able to kill those jellyfish enemies a little bit faster, or in general. Okay, and now this water wheel's moving, allowing us to get to that door across over there. The matter is now how do I... Okay. Let's go over here. I'm banking on the water to go outside, because that's where you want to go. Don't try to drop down or anything. So we got a nice shortcut over here too. Yep. Sneak past that. And now we are able to get to the boss door. But we need this water to go to the left side. We really need that. As a matter of fact, I'm going to try out that river to get to the other side if I want to make it a little bit faster. We'll see how it works. But now we get to experience this room getting flooded entirely. Very nice. It's cool having to see dungeon rooms getting changed up because of a gimmick that was used up. So. Is there any Tektites coming in? I may as well attract this one before it attacks. Or maybe not. Oh, I thought I got both of them at the same time. Okay. Hey, lizard foe. Lizard foe. Lizard foe. Where is he? Yes, come to me, come to me. Haha! Very nice. Alright. And here is the last heart piece for Lakebed Temple. Like I said, kind of tricky to get because you wouldn't think to come back here after you get the claw shot. But then again, the bridge is kind of like a big giveaway. And I suppose the compass too. Move out of the way. I just climb? Yeah, okay, I could just climb up here. I understand people don't like water dungeons because you're kind of limited in your movement. You're slower than usual. But, I don't know, I just like exploring underwater in most games. And being a human. I'm not gonna play freaking Echo the Dolphin. That looks pretty bad. To some extent. Alright. Okay, so we have no reason to go through the main room and, you know, moving the stairs again. So why don't we go around this area? Jesus, this is actually kind of creepy. Because there's nothing but enemies down here. Okay. Let me pull on my boots. Okay, that one looks like it's sleeping. No? Is there no way of going around here? Maybe not. Okay, I guess it'll be a short... I think it's basically a shortcut back to the to this side then. I guess that's what it's basically is. Yeah, because look, there's platforms here too. So I guess it's meant to like help you reach here a little bit easier. Oh well. The cool thing is at least, though, that you could climb up to the... Yeah, okay. You could at least climb to the second floor over here. That way you can easily just move the staircase to the right side lower floor. I think. Ugh. This is scary. Okay. Maybe not. I'm just wasting time. Alright, let's go around. Okay, it may not be the most helpful room. It's mainly used to get over here, but it's a neat room. It's just a large body of water streaming towards the, streaming around the main room. Structured very, very well. Actually, no, I can just go around here too. God, the second time. Okay, get the water flowing on this side now. Actually, no, it was like that before. I used to think the doors in Lakebed Temple had like a face. It was like an angry face, but no. It's just the Zora symbol after playing Ocarina of Time. Then I realized it. So because this room is kind of a pain for me, this is almost to the point where I soft reset, or I suppose in this case I can use Uku. Alright, so why don't we go down? Careful with the keys. Ow. No. There we go. God. Actually, it'd be pretty bad getting knocked off from a keys while taking damage from falling in this hard mode thing. You got this fish mouth. You can see that it gets covered because they don't want you to jump from the top the easy way. This room is going to be kind of frustrating at first. It's actually a maze. You might be able to run into the boss key, but in a completely different side where you can't really do anything to reach it. So your best bet is to take this path where... No! Holy crap, how much damage did he do? Darn. That sucks. Alright, let me get the bomb arrows, or water bombs out. Now, if I can remember... Anything in here? Oh, rupees. Alright. Alright, that's where I just came in. I think it was right here that we need to go in. Or, no, I guess it was here. Okay. So something interesting about this side is that there's going to be, yeah, right here, there's actually an instance of a water bomb enemy. Once you kill them, then they immediately ignite themselves and explode. I wish it gets used a little bit more. It seems like a neat idea having to have puzzles underwater, but unfortunately no. Okay, so that rock on the other side, uh, that is not the way you want to go. It's actually just the way to the boss key without trying to get the boss key. And with that, got more clams. Swim yourself out. This room kind of reminds me of Ice Cap from Sonic Adventure. For at least big section where it's like frozen underneath. Got this guy, even though I don't feel threatened about him. Even without the claw shot. Actually, I want to see if there's any fairies around here. Seems like a good place to have fairies. No? Alright. Claw shot this. And you actually want to lower yourself down because it's going to immediately close. And here's the boss key. You can see there was a door over there. That's where we would end up if we took that direct path. And there wouldn't be a way for us to reach the boss key from there. Oh boy. No, that's not the door. There it is. That was a bad choice, actually. I probably should have used Uku. Let's wait for this guy. Take their brain. Climb up. Or swim up, I should say. Okay. I don't think this takes us to a shortcut back to the old room. More water bombs. But what we will use is Uku. Let's go outside. They took me all the way towards the spring. Jesus, man. Alright. I suppose that's what I get. But like I said, I don't want to have to go through that other room. Besides, it's not like the boss room was any far from the entrance. Like, there's not much obstacles towards there, so I'm okay with it. I do like the tentacles being shown around the dungeon, though. No, Link. Link. Alright. I love seeing water flow like this. It's gorgeous. Alright, looks like we got everything, at least the important stuff I need. We got both heart pieces. We got boss key. We got access to the boss door. We open this. It's actually not that big of a boss lock, actually. I want to drink this because I know there's a fairy in this. And if there isn't, then I just wasted a potion. Nope. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's do this. So you can see how huge this room is right here. Oh, wait. Yeah. It's large. Can I... This room in particular reminds me of Shadow of the Colossus, which isn't a bad thing. Shadow of the Colossus is great, and Zelda, Twilight Princess, and Zelda Wii U have been getting inspiration from both games. I mean, from that game specifically. Another similarity that Twilight Princess had, just how large these bosses are. And this one in particular, not so much the first phase, but I really like this boss, even though he's kind of mixed with me in terms of difficulty. He's still really cool. A little callback from Ocarina with Morpha right here. But now we have more feel. Very disturbing looking I was about to say Pokemon. Very disturbing enemy. Or boss, because of how it has 2 mouths and stuff. It's a very easy way of taking down his first phase is just targeting the eye specifically. The bomb fish that he summoned will kind of get in your way of targeting. So you want to try to focus on the eye only. The first phase is kind of difficult. Oh crap. Because if you go too close to him, he is going to try to catch you, and it's going to do a lot of hearts if you're playing hard mode at least. So try to stay away from him as much as possible. I mean, you have a claw shot. There's no reason to get so close to him. The first phase is difficult. The second phase I should just get out of the way. It's pathetically easy. Which is why I'm mixed with him in terms of the difficulty. But first phase is done. And now just watch the size and scope of this boss is amazing. God, I wish you can refight bosses in this game. So more feel. His second phase is a complete pushover. You can tell how huge he is. You think that he would do contact damage. He does not. His only method of attacking is if you go directly in front of him, he will try to suck you in. There's 2 ways to avoid that. 1, don't go directly in front of him. 2, if you do go directly in front of him, just use your iron boots and he won't try to suck you in. With the claw shot, we go riding on his back, if I could reach him. And it's really cool because the music fits really well, and it just reminds me of Shadow of the Colossus. Where is he? Okay. His scream is also like the most painful scream of any boss. Well, next to the 6th boss that we'll eventually go to. Probably the most because of his death animation as well. And time to finish this off. Wait, what? 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 Didn't I not use the finish maneuver? What happened? That was 3 times too. Where is he? Oh my god. Okay. Finish? Okay. Maybe I'm supposed to hold on to the lock-on function. Because I did let it go. I don't normally do that. More fuel. Yeah, I think his boss fight is dumb. I really like how he looks. And again, I love how large he is. But the boss fight itself, nah, it's not, doesn't do it for me. Alright, we got our next heart container. We got 8. Very nice. May as well change my tunic. And get our bow and arrow. Alright. Yes, I do want to save.